Hey everybody, Kelly Engineering here, and welcome to episode 30 of Project Ozone 3. In between episodes, I didn't really do much. I was testing out some colorways. I haven't even edited episode 29 yet, but I was testing out some colorways for the platform design, and I'm not really a big fan of the dark stone combined with the corallium. But this episode, we're going to get into the Omthal Wastelands, and the Omthal Wasteland has a really nice light-colored brick that I'm going to use, and yeah, this one right here. I don't know its name because I haven't discovered it yet, but yeah, I think I'm going to be using this brick instead of the dark stones because I think it's going to pop better with the corallium bricks. I'm definitely going to be using the corallium bricks. But I spent some time in the Dreaded Wastelands using my rending staff and getting Dreadlands Essence and Dread Fragments, and with those, let's put those here, Dread Fragments, get Skin of the Dreadlands, and same thing with the Abyssal Wasteland Nomicon, surround that, and you get the Dreadlands Necronomicon. And I'm going to throw that on the pedestal so it can charge up to 20,000. And with that, I'm going, after it gets done charging, I'm going to read through it, flip through it, figure out what has changed with the Dreadlands, and yeah, we're going to move on from there. Before we begin today's festivities, though, I did not kill Sakthoth, Harbinger of Doom, in the last episode, so I am setting up the ritual right now to summon him, which is 4 pieces of obsidian, liquid antimatter, liquid corallium, an ODB core, and a oblivion catalyst. So, I'm going to start that ritual right now, get my sword ready, and we're going to fight a boss. And there he is. Wow, the lighting changed in the Okay, so what's special about him other than the fact that he rushes you? And he can climb walls. Okay, that's it. He slows you and he blinds you. No problem, no problem. So he's just like any other shadow beast, just with more health. Whatever. Alright. I think I just killed him. Oh, and he puts little, Oh, he spawns little shadow creatures right before he dies. And a shadow beast. So, alright. Not that hard of a boss fight. I'm going to clear this out and check out what loot I got. Alright, he gave me an epic shader grab bag, whatever. The Sakthoth Soul Reaper Blade and 8 shards of oblivion, which I'm actually really happy. I was not expecting that, and I'm really happy because those are just, I have to waste transmutation gems in order to make them. But the Sakthoth Blade, do I have to kill any mob with it, or does it have to be abyssal? 1 soul harvested. Let's find some regular mobs. Oh, it's any mob. Cool. So I'm gonna later on figure out what happens when this reaches 1024. But we're gonna continue on. The next step on our long and arduous journey is we need to make some Dreadium ingots. The reason why we need Dreadium ingots is because the Dreadium ingots are going to be what help us get the Altar of Chigoroth. And yeah, in order to get the Altar of Chigoroth, Dreadium ingots, I'm making those right now with Dreaded Shards of Abyssal Night, which I get for killing mobs inside the Dreaded Wasteland. So I'm going to throw these Shards of Abyssal Night in there and wait to get my ingots. There are other ways, easier ways. Holy! Oh boy. In any case, I'm going to wait to get my Dreadium ingots and be back with you once I have them all, so I can actually conduct this ritual. Alright, got my Dreadium ingots, going to make 2 blocks, and I actually skipped a step. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the crystallizer. And what did I just get hit with? Poison? Whatever. This place is dangerous. So, yep, with Dreadstone bricks, block of Dreadium, and a furnace, I get a crystallizer. And what the crystallizer does for me is it takes mundane materials. I'm going to wait for this poison to end. What the crystallizer does is it takes mundane materials and it turns them into these little gems right here, these crystallized dreadium or the crystallized blaze, all that good stuff. So I'm actually worried about getting these crystallized dreadium shards, which I can get from dreadium dust, dreaded abyssalnite ore, those shards of abyssalite that I was just using, or, much more commonly, dreaded chunks of abyssalite. So the dreaded golems that are all over that biome will drop a bunch of dreaded chunks of abyssalite. I'm going to take the blaze rods out of here. Drop the blaze rods in here, and then dreaded chunks of abyssalite. So I'm going to keep this going for a while until I have more than enough of the crystallized dreadium shards. And the crystallized dreadium shards can be transmuted into dreadium ingots, or you can combine 9 of them to make a crystallized dreadium, a massive crystal, that could be itself turned into a dreadium ingot. So it's just a matter of saving a bunch of resources that way. Alright, now that I have my dreadium ingots, I'm going to start the first ritual I need to do in the Dreadlands, which is the Altar of Chagoroth bottom. Then I'm going to be doing the Altar of Chagoroth top. Now the required potential energy is 20,000, but the Dreadlands Necronomicon holds 20,000, so there's going to be a brief pause in between rituals while the book recharges. But that's for the bottom half. It's going to be 2 regular dreadstone, the dreaded gateway key, a piece of dread cloth, 2 bones, and 2 dreadstone ingots. A sacrifice is also required, so I got my little chicken, and start the ritual, kill the chicken. And, well, it's actually draining pretty fast. Alright, there's the bottom half of the ritual altar I need. Now I just need to charge my book back up, and I'll be back with you to make the upper half. Both of these rituals do require sacrifices, by the way, so make sure you grab a passive mob on your way back. Alright, finally got my book recharged, so let's put down 3 dreaded cloth, 2 sticks, an empty bucket, and 2 dreadium ingots. Place down my sacrifice, and let's activate the altar. Kill the sacrifice. There we go. We got the bottom. Correction, the top. So you're also going to notice that I used my key in order to make the bottom half, and I did not get it back. That's because once I defeat the next boss, he is going to give me a replacement key. So let's get rid of all this garbage and go find a Dreadlands mountain, which is one right there. Alright, so this right here is Y level 40. Going to place the top half of the altar. Click on the top block to enter the lair of Chagoroth. Or Chagaroth, whatever. Seems he has a visitor, whatever. This is his... I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. His lair spawns into the world. Got it. Alright, so this is Chagoroth's lair. Let's just wander around. And these guys will set you on fire and inflict you with the blood plague. So, but they give good loot. So kill them all if you can. Actually, you shouldn't even be doing this if you can't survive this area. All right, so there is Chagoroth. Let's mess him up. I'm not doing very much damage to him. But he's not doing much damage to me either, so... And... he's about to die. Alright, cool, he's dead. Let's pick up all of his loot and kill that thing. So I have the Dread-Plagued Gateway Key. This is what he's dropping that's going to give me the next key I need to progress. So I also have a new crystallizer, which was just in the fort. But alright, Abyssalite Stone Brick. Alright, and apparently I have the legendary treasure of the Dreadlands as well, which just looks to be a piece of dirt. But cool. Chagoroth is dead. Now that he's dead, we can go refine this key. Alright, out of the Dreadlands for now. I'm charging up my Necronomicon right now to at least 2,000 potential energy, and I'm also going to throw the Dread-Plagued Gateway Key into the Transmutator. That'll give me the next key necessary to get to Omloth. And here we go, Chigoroth's, however you pronounce that word, gateway key. And just like the other keys, in order to progress to the next one, I need to be in its preceding dimension. So, look at that. The Omethal Gateway. That's actually a really nice texture. The reason why I needed at least 2,000 potential energy in my Dreadlands Necronomicon is because I have set up a ritual right now to upgrade my Staff of Rending for when we go into Omethal. So let's start this ritual going on. And here we go. We have the Tier 3, the Dreadlands Staff of Rending. And the Dreadlands Staff of Rending is used to make the Omethal Staff of Rending, but I'm going to need the Omethal materials first. So let's head into Omethal. So as you can see, Omethal is a very end-like dimension with a whole bunch a void-like dimension. Omethal Ghoul, and he is going to give me the stuff I want. Wow, they have a lot of health. But I'm going to start murdering everything that I possibly can, and really, dog? And I'll be back with you once I have my Omethal essence. Alright, I used my Dreadlands Staff of Rending to get the Omethal essence, and I also made 2 woot farms for the Omethal ghouls, and I forget what this guy's name was, but he was dropping me good stuff. The Minion of the Gatekeeper. So he's dropping me Eldritch Scale and Athaxium Ingots. So with those 2, I can get some pretty good building blocks, and I don't even know what the Eldritch Scale is for. But I got it going right now, and I had to turn off the Omethal Ghoul Woot Farm, because if you look at it, I'm getting a whole bunch of crap that I need to sort out of the ME system. So that's off for now, but I have 11 stacks of the flesh, which is really all I need right now. So put the Omethal essence, and bam, Skin of Omethal. Put my Necronomicon, whoops. Put the Necronomicon there, surround with the skin, and Omethal Necronomicon. Now that I have my Omethal Necronomicon, I need to head to the center of the Omethal. I almost called it the Wastelands. But in the center of Omethal is Jazar's structure. I think his name's Cazador. Hold on. Yeah, Cazador, Gatekeeper of the Abyss. So it's located at the heart of Omethal, coordinates X4, Y53, Z7. Once you've defeated the Gatekeeper, you'll be able to unlock all hidden knowledge through the AbyssalNomicon. So AbyssalNomicon requires Athaxium Ingots, Eldritch Scales, I'm covered on those, and Essence of the Gatekeeper, dropped by Cazador. So we're heading over there, and we're going to kick his butt. So I was not aware of this, but apparently there are villages in here. Oh, with remnants. Okay. So remnants, whoa. Ho-ho. Remnants are like the traders of Omethal, so I can trade for these Elder engraved coins that I already have before. But yeah, they want raw beef. Elder engraved coins for a Hastor engraved coin. And I'm actually going to take some of these remnants and mob imprisonment tools, and I'm going to take them back to the overworld with me. I don't even know if they'll survive there, but I want some of their stuff. Also, what's in their blacksmith over here? Oh, no chest in the blacksmith. That's unfortunate. But I believe this is Jazar's lair right here. So let's get to the entrance of it and just walk our happy butts in. Oh, I have to take down some minions of the Gatekeeper, whatever, they're no problem. They just have a bunch of health. Also have a bunch of decorative Cazador statues, as would be expected in Jazar's lair. Chiseled dark Athaxium bricks. Minions of the Gatekeeper. So I'm just going to keep slaughtering these guys and running through until I actually find Cazador. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So in here I have dark Athaxium bricks in the layout of a ritual altar. So let's hit that with the Necronomicon. Nice. So I can perform rituals before actually going to fight Cazador. That's good to know. That's actually really nice polish on the mod. I like that. Gives you some preparation time. But I'm heading upstairs because Cazador is upstairs. There he is. So, let's see how difficult he is. Hopefully I don't die. Whoa. What's up, dude? Okay, so there is a gravity spell. Oh, boy. He has a lot of health. So before the... What just happened? I'm in an RF Tools dimension. What? I don't know what just happened. Huh. I'm going to look up and see what the strategy for Cazador was. Is he only among the great old ones to not get banished to the eternal void due to the powers he obtained when he reverted time and space to recreate it? He is tasked with guarding his fellow demonic gods in their eternal slumber. Yeah, so I don't know why the heck I teleported here. But let's try this again. Whoa, okay. So I am back, and I am staying away from that little center portion. Oh, let's get away, get away, get away. From the gravity. It's still sucking me in. No, no. Alright, I do not know the proper strategy for fighting this guy. So whenever the little orb thing appears, I guess we just get away from him. So he doesn't hit hard, it's just getting away from that stupid glowing orb thing. Alright, cool. So that was my strategy for getting rid of the glowing orb thing. Just hide in a stuck in an area where it can't suck me. Alright, cool. Yeah, that seems to be the strategy, is just run away and get to an area where you get stuck in the wall. Alright, and this time it transported me to the Nether. In the middle of nowhere in the Nether. Alright, round 3. Oh, he slowed me, that's nice. Alright, he's like kind of enraged now. Because he's moving a lot faster. But he's almost dead. It wasn't a difficult fight, just annoying because of the dimension teleporting. If I wasn't in the spectral gear, I don't know, Whoa. If I wasn't in the spectral gear, I don't know what I would have done. Because he would have absolutely slaughtered me. In fact, my gear's taking quite a beating if, No, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I need you to die. You... No! Ugh. It just transported me again right as he was dying. Where are you putting me now? Into the Dreadlands. Alright, so he is dead. He took a large chunk of the temple with him. Summoned Darkstone into decorative... Yeah, he took a real large chunk of this with him. Regardless, Cazador is beaten, and I have the essence of the Gatekeeper. He said a whole big spiel. Alright, so yeah. Well, okay, we have Cazador beaten. So that means that we can, with the essence of the Gatekeeper, upgrade the Omthol Necronomicon to the AbyssalNomicon, and we can go from there. Did it... I'm looking at the warning here for Cazador. Do not destroy any part of his base or you may not be able to battle him again. Is that why I was transporting around? Because his base was being destroyed? I don't know. But he destroyed plenty of his base on his own when he died. Huh. It's also... Yeah, since this is the only place that that Cazador will spawn, then yeah. I guess that explains... Oh well, I'm glad this isn't a multiplayer server, and I may just delete this chunk anyway, if it does end up being a problem. Oh well, we have Jassar beaten. Let's make us the AbyssalNomicon. The AbyssalNomicon is made with Athaxium ingots, which the minions of the Gatekeeper were dropping all of that stuff. But put the Omthal Necronomicon in there, and bam, you have the AbyssalNomicon. The AbyssalNomicon is the complete book. And let's go out here to Forbidden Knowledge. The AbyssalNomicon. Pretty much all of the things that I can do. The thing I really care about is the Staff of the Gatekeeper. So the Staff of the Gatekeeper acts as the gateway key, and it also acts as a Staff of Rending. So it's just combining these two, and it's also, well, I still need to upgrade this Staff of Rending to begin with, which I can do right over here. Alright, I have the Omthal Rending Staff in here, as well as the Omthal Essence, Dreadlands Essence, Abyssal Wasteland Essence, the Rythian Gateway Key, 2 Eldritch Scales, and 2 Athaxium Ingots. As well as, hopefully, does this thing require a sacrifice? No sacrifice required. So, 15,000 potential energy, and bam. And there we go. Look at this massive staff. So, the Staff of the Gatekeeper. Mode, Gateway Key, press, I need to keybind that. Right-click the ground to create a portal, infinite usage. Shift right-click to create an alternate portal. And it is also... And it's also a rending staff. I just have to change the mode of it. So let's do that right now. I bound it to N, so I can have it as key mode, or I can have it as rending mode. So one hit is enough to give me 5 Omthal energy. So every time I use this, I'm making 5, and I can make those essences no issue now. Oh yeah, 40. This takes no time flat. The last thing I'm going to do in this episode is I'm upgrading my armor right now. So I have Abyssal Knight, but I'm going to upgrade it to Dreaded Abyssal Knight. So if you look at the recipe for it, you'll see that I don't actually have to use the util workbench in order to do this, because it's a ritual. I need Dreaded Shards of Abyssal Knight and Dreadlands Essence. So I am in the Dreadlands right now, and you get the Dreaded Shards of Abyssal Knight from these Dread Guards right here. Come on, there we go. But I have you need a total of 28. I have 33 right now, and I actually have more in the overworld. But we're going to get this started. This ritual needs to be done in the Dreadlands. So I'm going to place down my boots. And let's get everything in my hotbar already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8 is the Dreadlands Essence. My AbyssalNomicon is stacked with potential energy, 100,000. So let's start it up. No sacrifices required for this. And I think it takes like 3,000 in order to do this. No, it only takes 500. It takes 500 for each piece. So, whoa. Dreaded Abyssal Knight boots I already have from the... Oh, the Dread Guards do drop. Have the potential to drop pieces of the Dreaded Abyssal Knight armor set. But I'm making a fresh set right here just for... Get out of here. Just for demonstration's sake. And there we go, the Dreaded Abyssal Knight. Ooh, the Dreaded Abyssal Knight armor is done. I look just like one of the Dread Guards. So, yeah. That's how that is. This is unfortunately where I need to stop the armor progression, because the next step is... Oh, never mind. Refined Corallium. I can keep going. Well, in any case, I am going to end the episode here. But I was going to get up to Boron Nitride, because I have all other materials I need, including Ender Dragon scales. I went on an Ender Dragon killing spree earlier. But Boron Nitride it requires a nuclear craft. Quite the long chain of nuclear craft stuff. So at the beginning of the next episode, that's what I'm going to go over, and we're going to finish the high-tech workbench armor set. And yeah, with that, I am Kelly Engineering, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.